What if it is mandated and it is coming into, for example, we have applications like CoWIN, and these are at scale, right? And now we have the government stacks. If you go to any government today, India or US or Singapore, they have their own government stack. Now, when it comes to, I'm just segueing back into support. When you look at public sector industries, vis-a-vis enterprise or startup, so how do we structure enterprise support to address the governance model of a public sector entity? What are your experiences, Riten?
So, on a public sector, we work with some of the largest public sector organizations at various scales. Some of them have a very focused approach to what they want, and it's well defined, and they are in competition to any of the enterprises, larger enterprises which we have, and they fit very well into that model. Then there are other large, even larger government enterprise, but they still work in that traditional space of IT, and that is where we are slowly working on a hybrid model with them, where their shadow IT and our extended IT are the construct of the deals are such that we are able to give them the Delta support over the Delta technology, so that they are able to not only adopt them easily but also maintain them on a regular basis, because their expectation, their constructs are very, very different, does not fit into so it's a case to case basis how it churns out, and all the hyperscalers have specific programs for these large government entities which enable us to work with them given their construct needs rather than whatever is commercially available. So the commercial sector is very, very separate from how the government entities work.
So what are two things which you see very unique to public sector which might not apply to the other sectors?
So the public sector in its bid to adopt to the cloud have put up large RFPs and tenders to get them there, while keeping the construct of that approach to the traditional needs. And what we as service providers are trying to do is to adopt or stick to that traditional way of working, while being cognizant of the fact that the service delivery requirement is going to be very, very different from what we generally do. And it's a hybrid. It is working largely. We see a large uptake in the government sector on services. Each government, whether it's central or at the state level, are coming up with various constructs of how they want to adopt the cloud. But one thing is true, everyone wants to adopt the cloud. There is no pushback saying, we're not going there. Everyone is well aware. We run some of the larger municipal agencies in the country, some of the larger skill development portals in the country, the Science OTT platform for Government of India. So there are various engagements we do with them, but constructs for various departments are different, and I think it's something.
Interesting.